All new at 10, Greenville police say several cars and businesses were damaged after being shot up with BB guns over the weekend. Several of the victims actually reached out to Fox Carolina. That's how we heard about it. And a lot of this was right along North Main and Stone Avenue. That's where we find Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer. She's live outside one of the businesses hit. So, Brooklyn, what did you find out?
Well, Cody, the city had nearly a dozen reports of damage over the weekend. And here at Two Chefs on North Main, this area, this restaurant, I should say, has some of the worst damage we've seen. Now, a table sits directly on the other side of this window. And get this, people were actually sitting there when someone fired a BB gun and shattered the window.
Initial reaction was the safety of the customers. And that's the first thing that came to mind, was to get everybody to take cover.
I talked to one of the owners of Two Chefs Cafe, who asked that we not show his face, but vividly recalls what happened at his restaurant on Friday night.
6 o'clock, which is the busy time for us on any given day. Dining room was full of people, and all of a sudden the window shattered, and we realized that it came from a gun. There was a bullet hole in the window.
A shattered window facing Stone Avenue paints a terrifying picture for the customers and staff who were inside when someone fired a BB gun.
The initial pop was, we thought it was something in the kitchen, which is an everyday occurrence, but once the window spiderwebbed, we realized it was gunfire from the outside.
He says he jumped into action, instructing customers to take cover and evacuate the restaurant.
For the customer, I can only imagine how scary. For me, you really don't think about it, you just do what you have to do.
Police say the string of BB gun shootings damaged multiple properties. In total, police had 11 reports of damage to cars and buildings on Friday night. A local activist has a message for the people who pulled the trigger.
My advice to anyone, don't put yourself in a position whether you're shooting a BB gun, anything that has a bullet that comes out, you can find yourself in prison for a long time.
Now, I would also like to point out the city has cameras at the intersection pointing in the direction of Two Chefs Cafe. I have requested a copy of that surveillance footage with Greenville police. I also asked police if any arrests have been made, but so far they haven't made any announcements about any arrests at this point. Cody and Tori, back to you.